Africa is important for Davos because Africa had been through a boom in the last 10 years, and the last 12 to 18 months, Africa is suffering from a commodity blip, where all the key commodities Africa trades are suddenly, I've seen a nosedive in prices. But yet, Africa is still an important market. It's a billion people. It's a $1.6 billion economy in Africa. And we have clients as well as business people who are interested in Africa because it's the next real young population that can make a major difference to the global economy. So it's important for us to focus on the things that are critical for Africa, like education and healthcare, and the biggest of all is infrastructure, especially power. While at Davos this week, I have about a dozen client meetings this week already set up. I've had one or two of them already, and the main conversation is around what are the opportunities in Africa, how do we get Africa to get to the next level of growth, such that investment can come back into Africa in a big way, essentially. Some of the challenges around things like infrastructure, especially power, like I mentioned earlier on. Some of the issues around democracy and ensuring that the stability for investors on the continent. And of course, how does Africa continue to grow in spite of the commodity price falls? Now, what this means for KPMG is that KPMG Africa has to be a lot more integrated across how we work together, because then we'll see that we cannot, because we're not very big practices, we can't have skills in every single country, but we can have centers of excellence in East Africa, West and Southern Africa, and then we collaborate on helping clients navigate the continent. So KPMG basically has to see how we can collaborate in areas of power, infrastructure, and consumer products. Telecoms is a bit mature, but the next area of growth is things like payment systems and fintech and all the various technology hubs that Africa can bring to bear because we have a young, dynamic population in Africa. And KPMG can harness these opportunities for our clients.